but like I don't know if it was like on some hate crime type stuff, like if she knew like, oh, there's a lot of black people that's down here, and was she on that type of time, or if like she was mad about something, mad at someone, or if she was under the influence and like it was like drug induced or alcohol induced just craziness. But yeah, like the scene seemed chaotic. I seen a couple of different videos. We're not gonna show those videos because some of that stuff that's a little bit more graphic, some of that material. But like the videos that I saw, it definitely, people were in a panic. People were shocked because yeah, it's like it's blocked off, and like it'd be one thing if somebody like accidentally rides down a blocked off street, whatever. Like you're not like she was going full speed, like she was, you know what I mean, and she hit her car, so it wasn't like it was just like an accidental thing. It wasn't, there was an intent there. There was intent. We don't know what the motive and intent was, but there was intent there, and she was definitely trying to harm somebody, if not just harm herself. But yeah, we'll get some more details about that as that goes. We probably won't get a motive or anything until this goes to trial. But hopefully, this is not something that just like we forget about. But it just makes you, it just puts you in that kind of predicament, in that state of mind of like, what's safe to do. If every time there's some type of like big festival or large gathering of people, like does everybody have to worry? Like people already have those kind of fears in mind, and that doesn't do anything to kind of put people's minds at ease. It just kind of reinforces that, like, oh, you gotta watch out, you gotta watch out for crazy people, you gotta watch out for people being, doing dumb things. And that's kind of what we got here. So like we won't know exactly what drove her to do that, but it's definitely strange, and it's definitely shocking, and it's disturbing. So hopefully we figure that out, and that lady can get the help that she seems to desperately need. All right, let's switch it up. Let's move on to the next topic. All right, so all right, I don't know if y'all been seeing this type of stuff, and this actually in my household, it kind of caused like a little bit of a debate. But what's been going on, what I've been seeing on social media, it's been there's been some teachers. So teachers always scrutinize for different, for sometimes they bring it upon themselves because they having like improper and immoral interactions with minors. So that's one thing. That's one way that you can like kind of mess up your standing as a teacher in the public image. But another thing is, I really do think that it's like social, man, like teaching and social media don't mix. Like I don't even think, like, they'll have, even like, your kid's school, they'll have some type of like page on Instagram for this or that. And it's like all this stuff, like you can want to showcase stuff, but like I think you could just put that, what this is what it is. The reason why, because they want people, the community to be involved. They want parents to see what's kind of going on in their schools in a positive way. But the thing is, they don't have, most schools don't have the infrastructure and manpower to build a website and to put content on a website. So we do the easiest thing, and which is to use social media. But then social media just has, there's a lot of great things about social media, but like I just feel like it exposes too much. It exposes kids, I think, in too many ways. It exposes teachers, exposes the school in general. And especially too when you can't, maybe there's a moderator, but like it could be people commenting crazy things. You just can't control what people are going to do. It could get hacked, all that different type of stuff. So, but there's just a trend of like there's these teachers that get online, and I think it's unfortunate, it happens to be like black female teachers, but they're getting online for like the outfits that they wear. So there's this one teacher, she's going, at least on social media, by Teacher Bay Williams. So don't know what her real name is, but we're gonna watch kind of like somebody reacting to her outfit that she wore, because she is wearing something that was, some people might say, is for the club. All right, so let's take a look here, and you guys be the judge. You let me know, was she wilding with this outfit, or Or do people have bigger things to worry about? So let's take a look here. So Teacher Bay Williams ain't even teaching. That's what that's what the first thing says here. Teacher Bay Williams ain't even teaching. So here we go. Let's see what this content creator has to say.
An aspiring IG model. You know how strippers be waiting for some man to come into the strip club and take them off the pole? She waiting on somebody to discover her on social media and get her about that classroom. I'm truly questioning if she's really a teacher. And if she is, I'm scared for y'all kids that she's teaching. It was bad enough that she's out here having photo shoots and recording herself in the classroom, writing on that whiteboard in all caps while her booty jiggle. If that wasn't bad enough, she don't even know the appropriate "your" to use. And this is the woman that's teaching your kids? It's bad enough that she can't dress appropriately. She also can't teach. I seen a comment that somebody left telling her that she was in competition with the little girls at the school that she's teaching at. And this woman responded back and said that the girls in the school, Teacher Bay is an aspiring IG model.
Okay, so let's go there.
Uniforms. Well, clearly you need to be wearing uniforms because you don't know how to dress on your own. One thing I can't stand is a woman who plays stupid like she don't know what she doing, right? Or women who try to hide behind, well, I got a nice body. It don't matter what I wear. Actually, it does, because there's plenty of things that you can wear with a nice body that does not enhance said nice body, right? You can easily wear wider leg pants. You could easily wear looser fitting blouses, right? But the bodycon dresses, the pencil skirts, you know exactly what you're doing, right? And like I said, you filming most of your stuff from the back to show your butt definitely lets us know that you know exactly what you're doing. The uniforms.
My baddie.
So this is what she looks like, and I think people, we can comment and we can look at her outfit specifically. So you see here, she does have high heels on. I'm gonna say this. I just know from experience and observations, teachers are not wearing heels. Teachers would like to wear sneakers for real. Like teachers are not wearing heels in the classroom all day, especially if they're on their feet. Now I don't know what level this woman's teaching, but the way they're making it seem like is it well, these look like, yeah, these kids look kind of tall. So these could be tall middle school. This could be a tall middle schooler or it could be a short high schooler, but we'll see. But let's analyze the outfit.
Teacher Bay neighbor.
So her body might, I mean, she's kind of slender. I'm not saying she ain't got no yams back there, but she definitely could be wearing something a little bit looser fitting that still looks elegant, still looks nice. You know what I mean? We see that she got she got some type of like extensions in her hair, which ain't nothing wrong with that, but like it's giving a certain look. Maybe a certain level of makeup here as we're analyzing. But look at the skirt. The skirt is like literally hugging her body. Hugging her body.
Miss Williams. Pose. 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 She's so pretty.
And yeah, she's a pretty woman, but like at the same time, it's like, yeah, you worried about like you're letting students record you. That's always a red flag. That's always like a recipe for disaster. And yeah, you're kind of volunteering, you're being a part of it. The only time a teacher probably should be recorded is if it's like something school related. That's going to stay in the house. So this one, yeah, I mean, you can see the yams like right there, pretty visible. I think she does do a movement where, okay, so it's not too clear, obvious there. But I think there have been some a little bit more egregious examples of what we've seen there. And but and what the lady was saying is like, yeah, you know what you're doing, you know what you're wearing, but also too, I don't know who's doing the recording there, but like clearly you're trying to like you're recording with your back to the board, like with your back to the audience, to the students, so everybody could see, your assets. You know what I mean? Pun intended for sure. And I do partly I do think that there are bigger fish to fry. There are bigger problems that we have in public education and tend to maybe monitor and worry about some of these teachers. However, there also has been an influx over the last several years of female teachers having inappropriate interactions with students, and we'll keep it at that. Right? We'll keep it at. We won't get into details of what those inappropriate reactions are, but you can imagine what I'm talking about. And it's funny because it's kind of I brought this up, in my household, and it's like, you know, the debate is like, well, aren't there bigger things to worry about?